We are back with part 2 of our seated athlete workout today. We've got 2 weights that we're going to set on the back of our chair. For this workout, you're going to also need a band, so same equipment and a set of 2 hand weights. They can be any size that's comfortable for you as long as you're going to increase your weights over time, okay? So let's get a quick warm up in. If you're just starting out with us, roll those shoulders, roll them back. We're gonna get in a little bit of extra stretching today. So let's start with a shoulder roll. Over exaggerated, now let's shoulder roll forward, that's it. Good morning. If you're tuning in with us live as we record, good morning, good. All right, hinge forward just a little bit. Let's do a back fly. So take your arms out to the sides and give me that little squeeze. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. You're seated, but you're hinged forward just a little bit. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And pretty much any movement that you can do standing for your upper body, whether it's a curl, whether it's a kickback, front row, you can do all those from a seated position. It's really when it comes to your legs that we get the challenge, right? So we're gonna start with a seated knee driver. I've got this band on and it's optional, totally optional for this. So pick your arms up. Let's do a seated knee driver. Here we go, alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap, 6, 7, bring that knee up, 8, 9, 10, halfway there, 10 more, 9, drive that knee, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now when I'm doing that, I feel it in my buns, my bones. I'm wishing I had a padded chair. So for anyone who's seated in a comfortable chair, I'm jealous. That was your first movement, was the seated knee driver. Now I want to do a front row. So grab your weights from behind you. Here's what a front row looks like. You're going to be right here, and since you're seated, your weights are going to go down by your sides, and you're going to bring those weights up just underneath your chin, okay? Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job on those. Set your weights behind. Now, I wrote something on the board. I'm hoping we can do it. It's called a leg circle. We've definitely done this from a mat position. So I just want you to pick up your leg and you're gonna hold onto your chair, point your toe. Let's draw little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse that circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch it to the other leg. Same thing here. Point that toe and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. I felt that in my quads and my inner thigh. Now one more I've got is called a glute squeeze. If you have to sit in a chair all day long, I just want you to practice engaging your glutes. Here we go. When you squeeze your cheeks, that should lift you an inch off your chair. 1, 2, are you squeezing? 3, come on muscles. 4, 5, 6, engage those glutes. 7, even when you're seated. 8, 9, 1 more and hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, even when you're seated, you should be able to work those glutes. All right, y'all, let's start from the top of our order. We started with a seated knee driver. Believe it or not, I'm sweating. I've got sweat coming down my back. So proof that this can be a workout for you. You're seated. Let's do a knee driver. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick that knee up. 5, 6, 7. If you need to slow it down, 8, 9. Fine by me. 9, 10, 11. I just want you moving. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. All right, next up is your front rows. Grab those weights. Here we go. Front rows, you're gonna hold your weights at the sides. And 1, 2, 12 to 15, 3, 4, that's it. 5, if you're watching this workout today, 6, 7, and you know someone who needs it, 8, 9, please share it. 10, 11, 12, especially with someone who's needs to sit while they work out, okay? Get ready for your leg circles. So pick that one leg up. Here we go. Point your toe and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch it out to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, the last one. This is your glute squeeze. Are you ready? You got to think about it and squeeze. Relax. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those buns. 5, 6. There's no 7 easy way to do it. 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good stuff. All right, y'all, we're gonna do one more round of that. If you wanna make this harder, you could certainly add one of your weights. Let's come up with ways to make it harder, okay? One weight up and knee driver. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 5, bring those knees up. 6, 7, 8, if you want to get to the point, 9, 10, that you don't have to sit, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, pick up that weight, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. Whew. All right, grab those 2 weights again from behind your seat. Let's do a front row. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got it. 9. Good rows. 10. Bend those elbows. 11, 12, 13. I'm sweating. 14 and 15. Good. All right, y'all. That was your front row. Let's go ahead and do the leg circles. These are turning out to be one of my favorites. Hi, Odie. Here we go. Sit back in your chair. Point that toe. Let's go for circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other leg. Here we go. Point that toe. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. 4, which direction you go. 5, because you're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, you're seated at the edge of your chair. Are you ready for those glute squeezes? Here we go. 1, 2, and I think 3, in addition to squeezing your glutes. 4, 5, I'm feeling my pelvic floor muscles. 6, holding it up. 7, the added benefit of that. 8, we all know. 9, helps you hold your pee. Those are important muscles. Those are important muscle groups, okay? Let's do a few more of those. Let's do 5 more. 1, hold everything up. 2, yes. 3, 4, 1 more. 5, good, and relax. Now there are so many things you can do seated, if that's what you need to do right now. We've talked about knee drivers, picking up, marching. We've talked about circles, front rows, but really you can do so much. So I just want to take you through a couple of other things you could do. Take one of your weights. We're going to do a little bit of abs, okay? When we do this standing, we call it a halo drop, okay? So you're going to take your weight, rotate it around your head, which is great for your shoulders, shoulder mobility, and set it in your pocket. Shoulder mobility, set it in your pocket. Here we go. Halo drops. I'm giving you a few more of these. And if you have any shoulder issues, of course, this one's not going to be a good fit for you, but try to just do it body weight only. Good, last one. That's it, excellent. All right, y'all, you could also do a tricep overhead extension. Again, if you've got good shoulders, there's no issue there. I want you to try this one with me. Take that one weight, arms up, and let's go overhead triceps. This is gonna work that pretty muscle right there. When you wave to your friends, having muscle in there is gonna make it nice and tight. That's it. This is called a tricep overhead extension. Good stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent, bring it up. Good, I want to send you away with one little ab movement, okay? What I'd like to do is grab both those weights and we're gonna do a side to side bend. Now in part 1 of the series, we did a single-sided. This is both sides at the same time. And you don't want to just lean down like this. You actually want to feel that little squeeze pivot from your waistline. Yes. Good. Keep going. Do your best. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff, you guys. All right, let's stretch, okay? If you don't need your band anymore, you can kick that off, or you can leave it on, either way. I'd like to do a couple of stretches. Take one leg and cross it over, okay? And maybe you're up here with it, but over time, I want you to pull that knee in and push this knee down. Good, leaning in. This is gonna help open up that hip. Good, switch it to the other side. Second side, cross it over. Give that knee a little push down and lean in. Excellent. Bring both feet to the floor. Now one arm across. Give that shoulder a little pull. Switch it to the other side. Good, now big deep breath up. Exhale, grab that elbow and stretch. Do the best you can, okay? If you're not where you want to be with flexibility, that's okay. That's okay, we'll get there. All right, and probably one of the best things you can do if you're stuck in a chair or you're in a chair for a big period during the day is get up. So let's just practice that. Let's sit in our chair and I want you to stand up, squeeze your glutes. That's a squat. So don't forget to stand up, you guys. Give yourself a break from all the sitting and give me a little squeeze. Squats. That's how you practice your squats, okay? If you're seated for any reason due to injury or illness, hey, keep lifting, Keep your metabolism going till you feel strong enough to stand and work out with us. All right, you can't see Odie, but he's curled up with my band. You're so sweet, Odie. All right, let's bring it in and say goodbye to everybody. All right, thank you for joining us, y'all. Thank you for trying out this seated workout on behalf of me and Odie. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.